what's up guys? So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to transform your master bedroom closet into something like this. The first thing we needed to do was remove all of the old shelving. This would give us a clean canvas to kind of get a good idea of what we wanted to install. Once we removed all of the old shelving, we patched the drywall holes and started creating our blueprint. It looked a little something like this. Now I really hope that y'all's blueprints look a hell of a lot better than ours. But this really gave us the rough draft idea, and that was all that we really needed. Once we got this in place, we figured out what type of shelving we wanted to create. So I ended up going to Lowe's and having all the MDF cut there. It was too difficult to do it on my table saw. So we got everything cut, now it's time to assemble. So to get started, what we're going to be doing is creating pocket holes, which makes it super easy to assemble everything. And you won't be able to see any of the screws. We use a super professional look. To do this, I'm going to be using my Craig pocket hole jig. This pocket hole jig is on the more expensive side. I do a lot of DIY projects, so I went ahead and purchased the larger one. You can purchase them from various ranges. They go from anywhere from $20 up to $400. I'll leave a few links down in the description line below if you're interested in purchasing one of these. I highly recommend it if you do a lot of cabinetry work. So for this, I'm just going to add a little bit of wood glue. It's okay if it's a little bit messy, it doesn't really matter. So for the last part of this, what we're going to be doing is adding this on the inside. This should help it from wobbling and really add some extra support. See how it's kind of wiggling like that? We're going to add this portion into here. And it should keep it a lot more sturdy. Also, once I go and drill it into the actual closet itself, I use this portion to find out where the studs are at and anchor this thing to the wall. That way, once we go to hang clothes on, it's not going to come crashing down on top of us.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing
So I did end up making 3 of these cabinets, but I did the other 2 off camera to save some time on the video. So now we're going to be screwing all of this in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark off where the studs are at. Got my stud finder and a pencil. So mark the studs off, that way screw them in here and the studs. And then down here at our base, we have we've already kind of marked off where the studs are at, so we'll go ahead and screw it in here as well. So now that we have everything screwed in, it's time to create the shelves. To do this, I cut 1x2 boards down to size and then used my pocket hole jig to create the screw holes. Once we had everything cut, we assembled the shelves by using wood glue and screws. When installing your shelves, make sure you use a level to ensure that everything is straight. So we added this yesterday. You can see like the lip is a little bit bigger. They're the same size as these, but what I didn't account for is the backing for the cabinetry. I thought I was going to be able to just use this router, go across here and take it off, but unfortunately we're going to have to pull the entire thing out and then router off the end, put it back. Okay, so now we finished all of the cabinetry and the shelving. Now it's time to add our trim. I've already pre-cut everything, so we're just gonna go ahead and install it. Once you have everything secured, go over any screw holes with wood filler, and then do some light sanding once it's dry. All the drywall repair that you did, go ahead and sand that as well. Probably wear a mask. So one of the last things I'm adding is this baseboard trim. It's gonna go along the bottom. Let me tell you, I'm so happy to be done with this project. It's been been working on this for a very long time, but realistically, I mean, anything that could have gone wrong with this project has. A lot of that stuff is off camera, some of it's on camera, but just know, like, hey, if you're trying to do this on your own time, like, I did this on the side as a DIY project, and everything I learned was from YouTube. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, that looks hard or that looks difficult, there's plenty of YouTube channels and tutorials on how to do other things that go really in depth. I know a lot of the stuff I do is not in depth with exactly specifically what I'm doing, but don't get discouraged. Like, believe me, there's so many mistakes that I made throughout this project that I've had to, you know, just go to sleep, wake up in the morning, new day, like, hey, it's gonna be all right. Like, realistically, everything that you're doing can be undone and can be fixed. So, word of advice, don't get discouraged, just keep going. Shit happens. The bottom line, shit happens. You're gonna mess up a lot, and it's okay. Like, there's tons of stuff to go over. Trim's gonna go over it. Caulk's gonna go over it. You know, you have wood putty and wood filler. So, you know, just do it, have fun with it, but know, like, hey, you can do it. This is something that I don't do full time, so anyone can do it for sure.
I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, red like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons, my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it. The fire can stand to the tallest of giants. The tyrant and all the suppliers are scheming and lying. They selling the streams and we buying it. Show me the chicken, I'm frying it. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it. They say you ain't about it. You tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you always like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
Okay, so all of the holes are patched and everything's been sanded down. Now what I'm going to be doing is just adding some caulking.
I got the drive, the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's faith that's in the reps and no regrets. I do too much, it ain't.
So for the last few pieces of trim that we need, we're going to be using the table saw.
Cast it inside of the sea, 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But God did it. You rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers. I don't know, but I'ma get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I just know that I'ma get it. Get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
So now it's time to hang up the clothing rack. One of the last things that I'm going to be installing are these lights. I purchased them on Amazon and I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below. The reason we like these is because you don't need batteries and they're completely rechargeable. It charges multiple lights at one time, and also they're magnetic. So the installation's super easy. On the back of the magnet, there's a piece of adhesive. You place that where you feel necessary and then it just clips in. So once it's up there, boom, take it off, recharge it as needed. And it also has a remote that can change it from different settings. They're motion detected, and as well, you can change like how bright you want it or whatever. So a link for that will be in the description below. Now let's install them. And the last part of this closet renovation was to paint the floors. This closet renovation took a lot longer than we expected, but we finally ended up with a perfect result. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content, and share it with a friend. Comment down below if there's anything in this video that you think that we could have done a little bit better, or if you like something, please point that out as well. Thank you for watching this. Now look at the end results.